Good morning, dear students. Welcome to my class. I hope everyone is doing good at their homes. My dear students, in the previous video session, we discussed about essay writing, its definition, the meaning, the literary view of essay writing from different aspects. Along with these, we stressed majorly on types of essays, and we discussed everything in a detailed, crisp view. And today, in this video, we will discuss some deep about essay writing. We will discuss the levels of essay, the template of essay, academic stages of essay writing. Okay, dear students, let's get go. Dear students, basically an essay is a written composition where you express a specific idea and then support it with facts, statements, analysis, and explanations. The basic format for an essay is known as the 5 paragraphs, as we discussed. 5 paragraphs. But majorly an essay can be divided into stage 1, 2, 3. An essay may have as many paragraphs as needed basically. A 5 paragraph essay contains, however, 3 sections: introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Dear participants, let's discuss these 3 parts in detailed manner. As I introduce, the first part of writing an essay is introduction. Dear students, when you write introduction, especially before you write introduction, make sure what is an essay that you are going to write, what type of essay that you are going to write. According to the type of essay you are going to write, your mind should tune to that type of essay writing. If it is argumentative essay writing, make sure that you keep in your mind arguments, debate points, discussion points, antithesis points, some critical view criticism points that you are going to defend someone. If it is a narrative type of essay, remember key things in your mind is description and some adjectival views and your own perspective views, points on it. These are the things you need to remember before you write introductory part of essay writing. Okay, dear students, here it goes. Remember to write the strategical point is to write the heading that could be the statement of the purpose. Whenever you take any article, any research journal, the very first thing that comes is the title or the abstract, the synopsis of the main point. That is what you write. And after you write down the heading, the title, the statement of the purpose in 2 to 3 sentences, you can give some literary definitions. The literary statements that can be the definition some famous person brought. The literary statement that you can write of your own quotation in the form of quotes, in the form of some great person's quotations. After that, you can draw some explanation, general views on literary statements. Then after, you can write the background of that purpose, background of the statement, and the problem of the statement, and the consequences and the results of it, and you are going to put some findings of the problem. All these things should have to go in introduction. After you write that introduction, you can go in 1 or 2 passages, not an issue. Then you go to the main content. The main content can be divided into 3 parts, not 3 paragraphs, remember. Your idea is that the main body of that essay can be divided into main 3 ideas. The first idea, point A. Initially, you are going to write some new innovative ideas in every detail, some supporting organizational events, evidence, supporting ideas, statistical views, starting statistical views. The second main point is to extend the first main idea, and you are going to write the outline information of the main focused content, and also you are going to write the reasons of your problems, the reasons of your findings, and the reasons of some link points. Along with that, in the first introduction, you have written the purpose of the statement. In the main idea, you are going to write the purpose of central guidelines ideas. They see throughout the overall essay, there are few sentences which explain the whole essay. One of the main points is this: the center focal idea, sentence, statement. And after that, evidences that support and major details that you want to support to the evidences, and the background of the evidences of this. The third main point, the third main idea is you are going to write the theoretical consequential issues. You interpret more into it to bring some facts and factual information. After that, you give your inferences, some statistical data analysis, and you are going to draw idea 1, idea 2 summary and impact of the summary, and the introduction to the summary you are going to write in the third main idea. And after that, you are going to draw the conclusion. The conclusion is the summary of main points and personal conclusions. Remember, it is not how great you start, but it is important how greater you end it. No one thinks at the first, but when they are closing it, they are going to think everything. So, the conclusion should be greater. By this, I am going to end how the parts are divided into essays, and the next slide can show you what you are supposed to write in introduction, then after body, and after the conclusion. I request every participant to have a glance over it so that these introduction, body, conclusion can satisfy the previous slides we discussed in. I am leaving this slide onto you to just read and have an idea of essay writing while you write an essay. Yeah, I hope, dear students, you had a glance over it and got an idea of how to write an essay. Now, there are few things to be followed while you write an essay. Remember to bring some key related words, some selective vocabulary related to the topic. Let's say if it is a disaster, you are going to write havoc, flood, earthquake, and all these related vocabulary you should keep. You need to have a stock of vocabulary related to the topic. Remember to use only active-wise, which is simple sentences, rather than complex compound or passive-wise grammatical sentences. It is more important to use this grammatical subject plus verb agreement. how the noun is going to agree with verb, how pronoun is going to agree with verb. So it is important to think out of the box. If you're writing some consequential issues, there is a burning issue you're writing on. And this burning issue should be interlinked with how it has come from the background, from history. So that is something like thinking out of the box. So every writing is important to maintain some grammatical space. Grammar is important. Whatever grammar thing you do, tenses, passive voice, indirect, everything is important. So as we discussed already in this unit, precise writing, you need to follow how you can make your much of ideas into precise writing. Some of your arguments and critical analysis are too much important. So remember, whatever you write, let your reader understand, to comprehend your essay and appreciate you. So these are the things to be followed while you write an essay. So I request you, dear students, pick any one of the topics and try to write essay on it. In the next video, I am going to ask if you have completed this homework, this assignment. Till then, dear students, happy learning and enjoy learning online. Thank you. Good day.